a big player that can't be missed at the moment is the focus around ETF flows. So the exchange traded funds in the US, that's kind of been driving, I guess, a lot of the tailwinds. It's been suspected for the last couple of months, where we would have potentially experienced without that institutional demand, a bit of a pullback leading into the halving or post halving. It seems like Bitcoin's done nothing but want to go vertical. So, I mean, if I on this chart zoom out to, again, that weekly chart, there's really not been too many opportunities where the market has pulled back more than 15 to 20%, since October last year. So that's again been a trend that just hasn't stopped. So for me, I'll be keeping an eye on these ETF flows, which you can do as well on this website called farside.co.uk. Very fancy table, but essentially, like we spoke about last week, you're just waiting for these figures to update from the different products to show how much more Bitcoin has been purchased by these institutions and thrown into custody to hold on behalf of their holders. So right now, Fidelity's had released their data. They've gone back to double their 14-day average. So 261 million US dollars purchased overnight last night. And 144 is their average. So with BlackRock, that's obviously the leader in the space so far. 266 is the 14-day average. So when that data lands in the coming days, you'll want to see, I guess, for more bullish sentiment or positivity in the market, that these institutions are continually buying. So if we keep seeing that figure in the black, close to that 14-day average, or if it's even above, I would personally look at that as, pretty positive sentiments in the market. And right, we're currently on the, like I mentioned, the precipice of all-time highs. So we'll see what happens there. But I thought this is all sort of fitting to this tweet I saw on x.com. Let's say tweet, post, I guess I could say these days, from Netsay at NetsayXBT, sort of likening the price and market structure the way he's seeing it, previous cycles to now. So we have had, leading up to the halvening, this breach of an all-time high, a retracement, which I guess is what we've experienced recently, and then the next time it goes to cross, in the past, it's been off into the races. So don't know if it's going to happen again this time, but a pretty interesting data point. Couple that with the fact that the macroeconomic, underlying conditions seem like they haven't changed. They're still in the realm of spending is on the cards. Stock markets are an all-time highs. It really seems like the narrative is for higher, for Bitcoin specifically, until proven otherwise. And that's a key part of it. Like, we're just waiting for something to show us that this isn't the case. So a lot of people obviously sidelined waiting for lower prices, but I mean, the reality is it may not happen. And again, when it comes to price discovery, might be a great time to start setting up watch lists potentially for yourself too, if you're trying to work out what altcoins you're going to buy. Once these markets do start to move, assets in price discovery tend to move a bit faster than those that aren't. So not saying that that's a way to look at approaching an investment or trading strategy, but just another thing to potentially look at when creating your watch list and doing your own research.